Hello, and thank you for clicking in to Witchy-Woo Tarot. This is going to be a general collective reading for all signs as we experience the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse in Capricorn. So this reading can't possibly be for everyone watching. If it does resonate for you, please let me know in the comments. Also, there will be winners selected from my bowl after the reading, so be sure to stay tuned to the end. That way you don't miss your name being called. So before we get started, thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. I still am in shock that there are more than 500 of you lovely souls supporting my journey. You guys are so amazing, and I have loved connecting with you. And so yeah, thank you so much. Keep the likes and the shares and the comments going. And again, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. So also, I will be putting a timestamp down in the comments for those of you who wish to skip the astrology talk and head straight to the tarot reading and giveaway. So yeah, here we go. First of all, I just like to say, I'm going to try to keep it quick, talking about planets and things like that, because there's just so much going on right now with retrogrades and conjunctions, and it's just so much. Okay, so I don't want to be on here talking for 3.5 hours. If you'd like some additional astrology talk, you can follow me on Instagram at Witchy-Woo Tarot. Another really great reference is cafeastrology.com. It has a weekly list of everything that's going on up in the sky, and it actually breaks down exactly what all of it means. So it's one of my favorite references, and also to retrieve natal charts. So first, I want to give a quick shout out to my planets in retrograde. We've got Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Hopefully I didn't miss any, but I know Venus just left the retro party early, and she's at home taking a break in Gemini, in bed, covered up with her cat. But after all the reflecting that she did on love and values and money, she's actually learning how to stay balanced between the fantasies and the reality. Okay, so she's getting more of a balance between, you know, kind of what she is spiritually invested in and what she is practically invested in. Okay, so with Mars and Aries, lots of aggressive energy, as I've been talking about on my Instagram, because Mars is the planet of action and sexual expression. So I've got some sacral chakra music going on for you in the background by Meditative Mind. I do not own any rights to this music. I just find it relaxing. So anyways, Aries and Mars, they're right at home right now, and they're stirring the proverbial pot, so to speak. And with the final eclipse out of 3 coming up on Sunday, paired with the energy of the full moon, we are really going to be taking the initiative, and it's going to be a emotion fest. Okay, so I'm feeling big waves of release for the collective, especially because of all the pressure that's been building since the start of 2020. So there are going to be radical changes and actions happening, and they may be happening from people you might not expect. So just remember to stay grounded. Do your best to remain positive with all the intense energy, because the next 6 months, we're actually going to be materializing our dream and vision into reality and taking initiative to pursue things that are truly meant for us. Okay, so things that we've been too scared to do. Okay, things that we've maybe been sitting back in the shadows and waiting. And if you've been keeping up with my collective readings, you'll know that we've been highlighting the themes of transformation, awakening, and with Pisces and Neptune, just mapping out our vision for the future, right? So things have been so crazy in the world, and I think it's time that we take the cake out of the oven and start to showcase all of the hard work that we've been doing behind the scenes, because a lot has changed, but there is still so much work needing to be done. Okay, the cake needs to cool, it needs to be frosted, right? So that's what this next 6 months is going to be about. Just stay true to your vision. Know you can manifest anything you want if you believe it to be so. And also, I just want you to remember that we cannot possibly create real change unless we're willing to release the past. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the Moonology Oracle, and I'm just going to get some general energy for the collective. This could be about your person, it could be about you. There really is no rhyme or reason to this general reading. I'm just going to let the energy flow. So speaking of energy, as we say, energy is fluid, time is fluid, as we are infinite souls, okay? So is gender. So if you hear me say he or she, it's probably just out of habit. You can reverse the roles however you see fit. So yeah, let's get started. So what are the general themes in the collective currently? All right, so we have show the world the real you, and you and your loved ones are safe. Wow, interesting. So we have the full moon in Aquarius and the new moon in Cancer. So I do know that we just recently had a lot of Cancer energy, and actually Mercury is in Cancer. So that's the planet of communication. And then with the full moon energies, I know that Aquarius is in Saturn right now, Lord of Karma. So with these two themes, I really feel like we're starting to bust out of the cage, right? We're starting to showcase ourselves. We're starting to really not be afraid to put ourselves out there and actually be us. We're doing us. You're doing you, okay? You're no longer afraid, and you're releasing the old ways of thinking, okay? So with your loved ones are safe, I really feel like maybe some of you have been worried about the safety of you or your family. But this is a very centered and grounding energy, as Cancer is all about the home and hearth. So the universe is saying to you that you are safe. Okay. As long as you're willing to stand up for what you believe in, as long as you're willing to stay in your truth, you are divinely protected is what I'm hearing. Okay. Also, let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. Oh my goodness, guys, what did I say? Hold your vision. I literally just said, stay true to your vision and know that you can manifest anything you want as long as you believe it to be so. Okay. So especially with all of the intense energies, there may be a lot of confusion, a lot of revisiting, people, places, things, themes from the past. So just remember that as long as you hold on to that, actually, why am I grabbing that deck? As long as you hold on to that, you will be successful, okay? So I'm gonna get started with the Sun and Moon Tarot. Woo, that was crispy. Okay, so again, just some general energy, some past, present, future themes. And we will clarify with the Line Strider Tarot, okay? So for the general energy of the past, for the collective, for the present energy, okay, and for the future energies. Perfect. All right, so let's get started, guys. First, we have the High Priestess for the past. So as I was just mentioning again, sorry if you can hear my ankles cracking, I'm old. As I mentioned earlier with Neptune and Pisces, we have been connecting with our intuition. We have been paying attention to our dreams. We've been mapping out the vision for our future, trusting our gut, staying true to ourselves, because we have an inner knowing, right? We're realizing to trust ourselves. We're learning to believe in ourselves. High Priestess energy is powerful, intuitive, all-knowing, okay? So like I said, you're an infinite being, and you're realizing that you need to trust yourself, trust your gut, okay? For the present energy, for the collective, we have the King of Swords. So in this card, we have someone on a horse, okay? A white horse with a sword. This talks to me about truth, standing up in your truth, cutting away the things that no longer serve you for your highest good, and racing forward into the future. I'm feeling strong communication vibes. There's going to be a lot of people coming out of the woodworks, speaking their truth, saying what's on their mind. Maybe things that, like I said, that they've been holding back on, things that they've been scared to go after. They're saddling up and they're coming forward with that communication, okay? And for the future, virtue, Three of Wands. So as we know with the traditional tarot, the Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. The decision has already been made, okay? So coming from the Two of Wands into the Three, the choice has been made to take that leap and to move forward. And the path is set, right? Now we're just waiting for it to happen. We're wanting it to manifest. This is about manifestation coming in. Everything that you've been working on coming to fruition. Okay? So just remember, guys, when you're manifesting, when you are really aiming for that goal, for that victory, it's very important to know that although it may take some time, sometimes that time and sometimes those blockages and that waiting energy that you're stuck in, it's for a reason, so that things can be cleared from your path. Because as I always say, God's not going to let an opportunity that's meant for you pass you by, okay? But with the Three of Wands, I'm showing that the work and the passion and the drive is being put into this. So again, manifestation, moving forward, trusting your intuition, okay? So I'm going to get some clarity for the High Priestess. Let's just dig a little bit deeper and see what comes out, okay? Like I said, there's really no rhyme or reason to this reading. I'm just kind of seeing what energy is coming out currently. Wow, so we have the Ten of Swords. So to clarify for the High Priestess, it's like we have been through a lot of pain, endings. As I said, there's going to be big waves of release for the collective. A lot. Damn, my refrigerator is loud as hell. Okay, so continuing right along, the Ten of Swords also suggests the end of a painful cycle. Okay, so collectively, there has been a lot of pain. There has been a lot of unfairness, injustice in the world. A lot of hurt, a lot of confusion. But I see that finally loosening up as we are moving forward with the King of Swords, okay? So that is the end of a cycle. With that and the High Priestess, that's just telling me that because of those hurts, because of that negative energy, and because of all of those things that you had to go through, you are coming out as this beautifully evolved being, wiser, having learned from mistakes, becoming stronger because of the hardship, okay? So for the King of Swords, what do we have? Do we have for the King of Swords? Okay, this one flipped over and we have the Four of Cups. So makes perfect sense. So the King of Swords we just described as someone, you know, standing in their truth and coming forward in communication because of the Four of Cups energy. Okay, a lot of disappointments, things that maybe didn't go right. But the Four of Cups also suggests that there is a cup coming in from the divine, an opportunity, something that you didn't see coming. So remember, when you're when you're in those negative energies and you spend time focusing on those three cups that were so unfulfilling, remember that those unfulfilling things, those disappointments and missed opportunities, they were for a reason. So you might be feeling bored and waiting and restless and wanting to take action. But again, that cup coming in from the divine is saying, these obstacles were there to make you strong enough to come forward, to be able to stand in your truth without being knocked down. Okay, you had to become stronger and more wise in order to handle. Okay, it's like leveling up. Okay, when you level up, you're not just handed over to the next level. You go to the next level because you completed the first. Okay, so as you complete more and more levels and you get higher and higher in that game, right? It's going to get harder and harder. So because of those missed opportunities and disappointments, that built you up to that point of being able to stand fearlessly in that truth and say goodbye to the past. Okay? And for the Three of Wands, let's see. We have two. Beautiful. All right, so we have Strength and the Six of Swords. Beautiful. So to clarify for the Three of Wands, this is exactly what I was talking about. Healing emotionally and moving away from the past, having the strength to release those things that were holding you back before, to release that mental stuckness. I'm hearing anxiety, worries, fears. You're relieving all of those things behind, okay? Because everything you've been through has made you strong. It has given you the courage to walk away and towards something, someone, somewhere. You're walking away and moving towards something that is emotionally fulfilling, that is healing. Okay? That's beautiful. And again, with the Three of Wands, you've been manifesting this. This is something that you have really been working on, okay? Think about how difficult it is. Oh, I just got chills. Think about how difficult it is to learn how to juggle, right? This dude's juggling fire on the edge of a cliff. And he doesn't look too fazed by it, okay? He's been doing this a long time. He's been practicing. He's been training. And he's maintaining virtue in the process. That's beautiful. So I'm going to get some advice from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for the collective, please. Let me give this bad boy a shuffle if I can shuffle. We'll see. There we go. That one's much better. Sorry, guys. I know I'm silly. All right, one more. Okay, so what advice do we have for the collective moving forward? What advice do we have? Okay, this one wanted to come out. Trust. Oh, trust. Trust in yourself. Anything else for the collective, please? Oh my goodness. Almost just cut myself with them cards. Hold on. We have one on the floor and we have one here. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so we have trust, wisdom, and abundance. So let's talk about trust, okay? Trust is a tricky thing, right? It's like once trust is broken, it's so hard. It's so hard to trust again, right? Some of you have been heartbroken before, have been lied to, have been cheated. And like I said, there's been a lot of injustice for some of you, okay? This card is asking you to have trust in that new beginning, okay? Having trust in yourself, that all the work that you've been doing, all of the healing you've been doing, all of the steps you've taken to ascend spiritually, trust that the universe has your back, okay? If there's something in your heart that you know you want, that you deserve, trust that God has a plan, that the universe will manifest this for you, so long as you believe and trust that it will actually happen, okay? So let's move this out of the way. Actually, real quick, let me just do this, because that's so much cleaner since there weren't that many cards that came out. Okay, so let's move right along. Trust to wisdom. All right, so as I mentioned before with the High Priestess, you spent a lot of time. Okay, you've climbed this mountain and now you are searching for higher knowledge. All of the hard work and the studying and the learning that you've done about yourself and about others, You are wise. You are strong. And you do have the ability to reach any goal that you set your heart on, okay? You are gaining wisdom with every passing day. All right, and as I always say, it's never too late to learn something new. So, abundance. Abundance is something that falls into place as soon as you let it. Okay? I have found in my life that when I worried about whether or not I would have money for things or whether or not I would be able to make ends meet, that's when I struggled even harder. It wasn't until the minute I let go and envisioned abundance as something that was natural and flowing in my life that I was able to actually achieve it. Okay? So just remember that, again, all that you are manifesting, all that you are working on, it's going to come to you. You've worked for it. You've learned a lot. And now it's time to trust. Okay? Time to trust that you are going to get everything you deserve. All right? So that was a beautiful reading, guys. I'm going to go ahead and draw winners. I hope that that reading resonated with someone, anyone, everyone. And also, I hope that you guys can hear me a lot better now that I invested in a microphone. All right, so here we go. I'm going to leave these here just because they're real pretty. All right, so as you know, we're going to be raffling off the Cosmic Tarot tonight. But first, I'm going to pick a winner for a free reading. Actually, I'm going to do 2 free readings and just stick with the tradition. Guys, I know that there are so many more of you that have subscribed that this obviously doesn't equal the amount of subscribers that I have. But as I've mentioned, I know it's a lot sometimes to like and comment and do all of the things, but I don't always see your name pop up when I get a new subscriber. So if you subscribe and you're wanting to be entered, just remember to comment, send me a private message if you don't feel like commenting, or just let me know in some way that you've subscribed. That way I can make sure that you're in here, okay? So for the first free reading, we have okay. I'm just going to show it. C3110XAKI. So if that's you, please email me at witchywootaro@gmail.com to claim your free reading. And then let's see, one more free reading. One more free reading. I have Charm E. So again, email me at witchywootaro@gmail.com. One fell on the floor. Okay, so now I'm going to be raffling off for a custom piece of jewelry for you or someone that you love. I have Bay Swan. So email me and let me know. I will tell you what I have in my inventory. I've recently been doing evil eye rings and pendants. So yeah, just let me know what you'd like in an email. And then for the Cosmic Tarot, I'm so excited, guys. Whoever gets this deck, just know this is one of my all-time favorites. I know I say that all the time, so I'll just shut up. All right, so for the Cosmic Tarot, we have Blue Roses 04. So Blue Roses, you just won the Cosmic Tarot. It is beautiful, and I know that you will love it. It's by Norbert Losch. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and congratulations to the winners. Again, if you want to learn more astrology talk, talk about your birth chart, just have any questions for me or want to chat, please visit my website at www.witchywotarot.com. Follow me on Instagram for additional insights and messages and funny astrology memes, and that's at Witchy-Woo Tarot. And other than that, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful night. I hope you stay safe. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.